And thank you, John. Here indeed is Nigel Grinsall in the Tyrrell on pole. Alongside him then is Tony Warzik in the Jordan, giving us the old thumbs up there. Row 2 has Jeff Farmer in the Pacific. And Ron Cummings in the footwork, just getting some final instructions from his pit crew. The grid for the European Boss Formula: Nigel Grinsall and Tony Warzik, Jeff Farmer, Ron Cummings, Dan Daly and Jonathan Taylor, Tony Skinner and Colin Stone, Noel McIntyre and Nick Cresswell. The grid for the Formula Europa: Jason Pollock and Philip Keogh, Vivian Daly and Gavin Smith, Morgan Dempsey Jr. and Derek M. Daly. So, this is 2 races within 1. In the front you have the European Boss Formula, and then with a 45-second delay we have the Formula Europa starting. This is Dan Daly, the first of the Irish in the Red Cosworth, but a rather dismal afternoon for Nigel Grinsall, the pole sitter. He's forced out of the race with an overheating engine, which left Tony Warzik there in the Jordan to lead out from Ron Cummings. Through Ambassador Corner, Warzik leading from Cummings. Cummings closing up on him in the footwork though as they go down into the S's. Lots of twitching from the back end of the footwork there as he turns it in through the S's. Warzik still leading in the Jordan. Very popular car here around Mondello Park. The distinctive yellow colours of the Jordan carrying the Irish flag, driven by Tony Warzik. Through Ron Cummings, still keeping in touch with him though in the footwork. These are both 3.5 litre cars. So the power ratio is very, very similar. Morgan Dempsey Jr. through there in the Opels. He's bringing up the rear of the Opels at the moment. And just watch these two out in front. Look how closely matched these cars are as they come through that corner down at Motorfit. Right-handed there, 165 miles an hour down the main straight. That's Noel McIntyre in the Reynard there, forced to retire. The Opel race has Derek Daly in the 2FM Barbara car out in the lead from Jason Pollock. Daly through Motorfit corner there, running really wide on the curbs. Philip Keogh is third. Gavin Smith is fourth, coming down the main straight. Then some of the back markers there, Jonathan Taylor coming through, but it is still Daly leading out Pollock. Philip Keogh there just keeping in touch in third place as they stream around. Somebody getting very, very out of shape as they came through there. That's Jeff Farmer. He's beginning to move his way through the field now in the Pacific, having had a rather difficult start. But still out in front, it is Tony Warzik leading out the footwork of Ron Cummings. Through Motorfit. These two guys now are way out ahead of everybody else. They've got a clear track in front of them and they are racing. Look at the sparks from the Jordan as it comes through there. Just the under tray running very, very low to the ground, and any little undulation at all in the circuit and those sparks will fly. But it's still Warzik down into the S's. Nice line up the centre of the row there, turns left-handed in. Just watch how near Cummings is. Cummings seems to be dropping off the pace a little bit now, and Warzik getting a little bit more distance between himself and the footwork car. Both of these cars very evenly matched though, both 3.5 litre V10s. And it is through BMW corner there. It is Warzik from Cummings up into the carousel. And a nice overtaking manoeuvre there by Morgan Dempsey Jr. on Jonathan Taylor, who's driving the March Cosworth 2-litre car. Out in front, it is still Tony Warzik leading out from Ron Cummings. Just watch the sparks fly there from the back end of the Jordan. And now we move on to lap 6 out of 10. It is still Tony Warzik from Ron Cummings, though he has increased that lead ever so slightly. Ron Cummings just dropping off the pace. Jeff Farmer a distant third. Vivian Daly there in the Opel still leading out from Jason Pollock, but Pollock hurrying him now all the way around. Getting closer all the time, but Daly just keeps the power on and keeps that door firmly closed as they come down the main straight. Daly from Pollock. Philip Keogh in third, Gavin Smith fourth, Morgan Dempsey Jr. here, he's fifth. This is his first outing in Opels this year. Derek M. Daly through there, he's 6th at the moment. As the race order hasn't changed, we've moved to the final lap, lap 10 of the race, and Tony Warzik is still leading out from Ron Cummings, though he's increasing that lead from Ron all the time. Cummings there coming up behind Derek M. Daly. He just moves over and slips by him in the footwork. Jeff Farmer coming through here, still holding on to that 3rd place. But it is Tony Warzik now, still leading out from everybody else. Warzik just beginning to get by the back markers there as he comes through the S's. That's a spinner, that's Jeff Farmer there has spun. Will he be able to get that car running? He's managed to keep it running, he's looking for some assistance. And indeed he gets it from the helpful marshals here at Mondello Park, and that gets him back in the race, and he's still holding on to that 3rd place. And what a popular sight to see the Jordan 194 leading out this boss race here at Mondello Park. Tony Warzik there just holding it all together. Nobody challenging him, he's way out in front. Some of the back markers through there. But what a popular win this Jordan 194 3.5 litre will be here at Mondello Park as he comes through Motorfit corner down the main straight for the last time. Takes the checkered flag, Tony Warzik. He'll be delighted with that. What a popular win to see a Jordan there. Some of the back markers through, and here comes Ron Cummings in the footwork to take 2nd. The first part of this race could be over, but there's no deciding on the 2nd part. The Opels are still there with Jason Pollock running really wide. He was right up on Vivian Daly, but ran wide. Daly now coming around to take it in the Opels. Vivian Daly. Philip Keogh there just slips by Jason Pollock, and Pollock is now down into 3rd after that spin, and he'd be really disappointed in that. Having harried the race all the way around, he kept on Daly's case, eventually losing it in the last corner to finish 3rd. So, the result of the European Boss Formula, Tony Warzik from Ron Cummings, Jeff Farmer, Jonathan Taylor and Tony Skinner. We asked Tony Warzik to describe driving a Jordan in front of the Mondello crowd.
It's a fabulous opportunity. I mean, I know there's people here who'd give like left and right arm just to do 3 laps in it, and I'm so privileged to have the thing and be able to race it.
The result of the Formula Europa, Vivian Daly 1st, Philip Keogh 2nd, Jason Pollock 3rd, Gavin Smith 4th, Morgan Dempsey 5th, Derek M. Daly 6th. We asked Vivian Daly how tough a race it really was.
It's a good race to win though. Jason Pollock is never easy to beat. He won the championship last year and he gave me a real tough time out there. He tried to push me a little bit too hard, I think, and he bent his front wing and then he lost downforce in the front, and I think he just understeered off on the fast left-hander, so it meant there was just an easy run then to the flag.